Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Sara Lubratt and I left my, we're gonna call it a 9 to 5, 6 months ago. I have decided that I want to give myself 6 more months to see how I'm feeling in 6 months. And so today we're gonna be setting goals for the next 6 months. If you're going to enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button because that really supports my channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. And now without further ado, let's get into talking about the goals that I want to accomplish over the next 6 months. A couple months ago, I broke down goals into 3-day, 3-month, and 3-year goals. And I really liked that system. So I kind of want to do something like that again today. We are currently halfway through March by the day that I'm filming this, so I'm going to set goals for the next 2 weeks, so for the rest of March, and then maybe I'll go on to doing 3-month and 6-month goals as well. So for my goals that I want to finish by the end of March, the first thing on that list is going to have to be to buy health insurance, or enroll in health insurance. I think that's technically the proper term, because I'm turning 26, so I'm getting kicked off of my parents' health insurance plan, and I already have a health insurance plan picked out. I just actually have to enroll in it and then make sure that I'm in the program and everything's going to be fine moving forward. I also want to plan my birthday trip because I'm planning on doing something for my birthday, which is going to be really fun, and also is coming up here very quickly, so I need to get a plan on the books somehow, some way. Something else I want to do before the end of March is buy a dresser. I have been waiting to buy a dresser for so long, and not for any good reason, and I need a little bit more storage in my apartment, so I really just need to get one so that my space can stay a little bit cleaner, just because I need more storage space. Now for my 3-month goals. So this would bring me to, we're including March in this, so technically it's 2.5-month goals, but we're including March, April, May, so the end of May. The first goal that comes to mind is wanting to finish draft 6 of Project DE. The next month is going to be April, which is Camp NaNoWriMo, and I'm sure that editing draft 6 of Project DE will be part of that goal, but that will be its own video and might already be out by now, but I'm not totally sure about that. By the end of May, I also want to have figured out what gym I want to be going to, because I'm also getting kicked off of my parents' family membership of their gym when I turn 26. So I need to figure that out within the next couple months, but that's not as important as health insurance. So that's going to go on the list for the next 2.5 months. Also going on that list of the next 2.5 months, I would really like to make a rough draft and get something posted for my website. In this same vein, I would also like to record podcast episodes and potentially launch, although maybe I'll save launch for the 6-month goals, but maybe for my end of May goals, I can at least film the trailer and reach out to potential guests. Yeah, I like that goal. Okay, so I'm gonna write down podcast trailer and reach out to and schedule with 4 potential podcast guests. As far as the podcast goes, I already have the name picked out and the logo all done, so now I just have to actually get to filming, and I need to start filming, and I think I've not done it so far because I'm scared. And even though the gist of the podcast is for me to be learning things, I feel like I'm almost underqualified for starting a podcast, when in reality, I want to learn things from other people. So like, it's just having conversations, so I shouldn't be as freaked out about it as I actually am. So I know that I just need to like ask a podcast guest that I'd be really comfortable with talking to, and then just get something on the books, film it, see how it goes, and then just kind of go from there, which is also why I want to film the podcast trailer, because then I can just practice in like a 1 to 2 minute segment of me talking, and then when I get closer to launching, I can clip in other guest voice clips if I want to add to that trailer. At least that's the idea. Okay, this could be a fun goal for the end of May too. I've been talking about filming an apartment tour since I moved into this apartment, which was almost 2 years ago now. And really, as soon as I buy a dresser, I think I might be able to. My room is still a little under decorated, but I can figure that out. And if that's not totally done by the time I want to do an apartment tour, I can do that. So I'm going to add that to my list of goals for filming and posting an apartment tour. Alrighty, now we're changing colors again to a blue pen, and we're going to talk about my goals for the next 6 months. Technically 5.5 now, because again, it's the middle of March, but 6-month goals would now bring me to the end of August, which is when I quit my job last year. So basically this will bring me a full year from quitting my job. My first goal for the end of August is going to be have consistent income and have promising income for the upcoming months. Again, because I'm setting these goals 6 months at a time, and so by the end of the next 6 months, I will want to reevaluate and sit down again, like I kind of did in a previous video, to decide whether or not I want to continue to work for myself or if I want to reevaluate that. I also think it could be interesting to add another income stream or two, depending on how things go. That could mean anything, because that could turn out to be just something as easy as Pinterest and TikTok adding me to their creator funds, but that could also mean that I want to make something and sell it on Etsy or Amazon or anything along those lines. It could really be anything at this point in time. So that's kind of flexible and up in the air right now, but I like the idea, so we're just going to leave it as the idea, and over the next 6 months I'll figure out exactly what I want to do within that. Over the next 6 months, I would also love to do 3 sponsorships, whether that's here on YouTube or Instagram or on another platform. I've had a couple people reach out to me recently and ask if I'm interested in sponsorships, and I just need to look into those companies more. So that feels like a very solid possibility. Something that I know I need to be consistent with in order to make sure that my income is consistent is posting on YouTube. So I do want to set a goal for the next 6 months of posting at least once a week, because I feel like I'm normally pretty good for a couple weeks at a time, and I'm posting twice a week and everything, and then I'll go for a week without posting, and that's not what I want to do. I want to make sure that at least once a week I'm getting you guys a video. If it's twice a week, that's awesome, but at least once a week. By the end of August, I also would have loved to have run a 5K. I'm also sure that over the summer and everything, I'm going to be doing a lot of hiking, so I don't really feel the need to set a hiking goal, because when it comes to something like that, I don't like pushing myself out of what feels comfortable on that day. So I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to do a 15-mile hike when I don't know what that means for me this summer, because I'm still several months out from the summer and hiking season. And Utah, I think, is about to hit like 700 inches of snow, which is super record breaking, because I think hitting 500 inches of snow was the most snow that we've gotten in the last 20 years. And now we're almost at 200 inches above that, which also kind of concerns me about the summer hiking season, because there's going to be a lot of snow in the mountains for a long time. That's going to take so long to melt. But I did move out here for the mountains, and the skiing has been fun, but I also prefer hiking, and I really want my summer mountains back. But I'm already so excited to get out and get hiking that I don't really feel like I need to set a hiking goal, which I'm totally great with. So I think that kind of just leaves us with a 6-month writing goal. Because my goal for the end of May is to finish draft 6 of Project DE, I feel like by the end of August, I can have done draft 7, which I'm really hoping is going to be somewhat short, and kind of just reading over it and making sure that there aren't any like glaring issues, because I will be changing stuff in the last half of draft 6. And so maybe it's draft 7 and starting to pull together a query list. I think I have to write that down. It's 5.5 months away. I think that's plenty of time to accomplish this. All right, and with that, we have my 2-month, 3-month, and 6-month goals. Just to recap, by the end of March, I want to enroll in health insurance, plan my birthday trip, and buy a dresser, which are all very simple, and that's okay, because turning 26, big life things are happening. Just kind of need like a couple maintenance weeks to make sure that fiber and everything is going well. Everything that I've already committed to is going well. And then beyond that is my 2-month goals, which is by the end of May, I want to finish draft 6 of my high fantasy project that I call Project DE. That is the main project that I've been working on in this channel. I would like to figure out what gym membership I want to hold, or if I want a gym membership, or if I'm fine with the gym that my apartment has and outdoor hiking. I want to set up at the very least a landing page on my website. I want to record and edit a podcast trailer just as a warm-up. I want to reach out to and schedule with 4 potential podcast guests, because I do really want to have conversations that I've been thinking about having, and I just need to get over my imposter syndrome and my fear around that. I want to film an apartment tour so that I can get that up for you guys, and I want to figure out if I want to renew my lease here or not. I'm assuming I will, but I would like to figure that out in the upcoming months. And then my 6-month goals will bring me to the end of August, and for that, I just want to have a consistent income and promising income moving forward, so that then I can again reevaluate and see if I want to continue working for myself, or if I want to reevaluate and do something else. I want to add 2 more income streams, preferably regular income streams, so we'll see what happens. I would like to book and do 3 sponsorships, either here on YouTube or over on Instagram. I would like to post at least 1 YouTube video a week. I would like to run a 5K, and preferably like run almost the whole thing, because I've done 5Ks before and walked parts of them. After finishing draft 6 of DE, I would like to do draft 7, which is hopefully the finishing draft of DE, and then I would like to pull together an agent query list. Okay, those are my goals. I think I'm really happy with them, actually. I think that they seem doable, especially if I put this up over my desk or something where I'm gonna have to face it every single day. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sara Lubratt. If you liked this video, make sure you hit thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.